the wet at Azerbaijan. I was a little bit late to the session due to issues with my Xbox, but obviously Tier 1, the pinnacle of racing in ABS. Looks like it's going to be quite an exciting race today. Obviously the times are really close, you can see. I don't know if the race is also going to be wet. But yeah, it should be an interesting race to watch for all of you guys that are spectating with me, obviously watching the stream. But yeah, it should be quite a good race to watch. It's ABS Jarv, the owner of the league, in 6th place. The Alpine driver, the team I race for in Tier 4, which is on a Monday. But we also have 2 other tiers between those times, which is pretty good. And it's a good league, so if you feel like it, give us a message, you might be able to get you a seat. So, as far as qualifying goes, it looks like all the times come in, but V2X Combat is on a lap at the moment. Looking quite quick actually, look at him in the wet, just so smooth and controlled over the car on those intimate tyres. I would actually argue that wets could be allowed, because look at the track, it's just so wet. Spray behind must be horrible. He locks up hugely into that corner. A lot of these drivers using no assists. FRT FH4 then, I think he's just completed a lap. Let's just ride on board with him for a bit. Wow, really slidey on the exit of that corner. He's doing well to keep that Alfa Romeo under control. FRT FH4 obviously did well in Bahrain, I think it was. I think he got on the podium in Bahrain and did quite well there, as he has another huge slide coming out of turn 3. Obviously Azerbaijan, a really street circuit geared towards higher downforce, but he's sliding all over the place like a Japanese drifter on a night in Tokyo. Oh my god, needs to control that throttle a little bit more. He seemed alright through there. That looked like a pretty good exit, and his lap seems pretty clean so far. I think FRT Evan just did a nice lap there to put himself into P2. Just watching some people crawl to cross the line now. I think those are people's starting laps. There's an Aston Martin coming towards the line. TRTC is invalidated, so we'll go back on board with our good friend and obviously used to commentate with me over this tier in the past, FRT FH4. He doesn't look too far up on his time, but I know that you can do multiple laps around here and still get good pace. It looks like he's clattered the wall there. I don't think he's got that much damage. Just maddest gamer boss. There's a 152 flat, half a second faster than anybody else. That Ferrari going really well. Look at him warming up the tyres. Oh my god, what a lap from him. Let's just look further back. Who else is on the laps about to cross the line? I think FRT FH4 6/10 up, so he could be contending for a top 5 position. Let's see where he goes. P7. That's really good from him. Good lap, good pace all around that lap, but maybe a little bit cleaner on the exits. But it looks like he's still... No, he's not still pushing, sorry. There's Polo God out in the castle section of the track. I'm assuming he's just binned it there rather than, you know, being spun by someone. FRA Venom, though, comes towards the line. What's it going to be? Pole position, 2/10 faster than his nearest rival, Maddest Gamer Boss. There are times still flooding in. I think that's an AlphaTauri or Williams, yeah, coming down towards the line as Mr. Boca is in 5th place. That's a good performance from him. Teammate ABS Jarv on a lap now in a 153s at the moment. Hopefully he will improve, but I think he's just invalidated that corner, sliding all over the place on the exit. Just proves how difficult these conditions are. Through the castle section then, carries the speed nicely, a little bit of the brakes in the wet, but altogether that looked quite clean. Obviously he's invalidated, so he won't be pushing as hard, but to get a bit of a better delta, I think he might, you know, continue on this lap. And look how fast that car looks through turns. Wow. Who is about to cross the line? I think that's FAT FH4. Oh no, sorry, no, it's TRC Evan crossing a lap, but I think he's invalidated, so he's going to have to start another lap. Alun is also on a lap, but Bad F1 Opinion picking up a little bit of the toe, goes close towards the line and doesn't complete his lap. Who else is about to cross the line? A Ferrari, so that would be Maddest Gamer Boss also pitting. Is that ABS Jarv that's across the line? No, he's coming into the pits. There was a Red Bull. I thought I saw a Red Bull. That might be a Williams. It's our Louis starting lap. There's an AlphaTauri at the final corner. I'm trying to figure out who that is. I'm assuming it's Ferrari Venom, but he was just on a lap, so he will have backed out. Yeah, he's just let Bolero Fox pass, who is on a valid lap. Coming through these corners now. Oh, big slide. That'll lose him a lot of time. So coming down this final straight, really long straight down towards the timing line. What's it going to be for Bolero Fox coming down? Oh, he's using a tight line, a little bit wide on as he comes towards the line. Crosses the line, goes P4. Who's that behind him? That's Mr. Boca. Mr. Boca improves to second place on the grid. 151.9. What a performance from him. Joran Zver, one of the protagonists in the first ever title fight in ABS Racing League, coming towards the line in that beautiful AlphaTauri. Let's ride on board with him towards the line. What's it going to be? It's going to be fourth for him. Overtakes V2X Combat and Bolero Fox. But I think that's V2X Combat's teammate coming towards the line. Oh no, I think he's just started a lap. McLaren though also coming towards the line. What's that going to be? Invalid is what that's going to be. Oh well. Alun, I think Alun is on a valid lap and he's just coming through the S's at the end of the lap. Now let's watch him come through here. A lot safer than Bolero Fox. This should be quite quick unless he's just been more conservative with how he treats the car. Anyway, coming down towards the line, that Scarlet Ferrari gleaming in the rain. What's it going to be? Alun goes fifth on his first lap. What a banker. What a banker lap. That is amazing. What an effort from him. EDM, though, I think... Sorry, V2X Combat came towards the line now. I thought that was someone else. Who else is coming towards the line of my thingy? It's not working. There's a Red Bull, but there's also a Williams, and I think the Williams is going to be... oh, no, it's not a Williams. It's EXR Louis. It's not EXR. What? Could it have been FRT... thingy? Probably that would make sense. But there is a Haas coming towards the line, and you know what that means. Bolero Fox is on a lap, but I think he will be pitting this lap because if you look at his time, oh, he's missed the pit entrance. He's going to go for another flyer as behind him ABS Jarv, I think, starting a lap there. Yeah, I believe that is ABS Jarv. His Bolero Fox's Haas teammate ETSR Leighton coming towards the line. His lap will not be quick enough to compete with anyone. Is that EDMG 4494? I think it is, but his lap looks like it will be competitive. Where's he going to go? He's going to go P5 in the Mercedes. What a lap from him. There's ABS Jarv coming towards the line. Starting a new lap. There's a McLaren behind him, obviously. But here comes the Ferrari. What can Mattis Gamer do on this next lap? Because obviously he's on his out lap, so if he completes this next lap, I reckon he can take that pole. It's only 2 cents in it. Although he did lock the tyres into Formula 1 turn 1. What a bit of a blunder there from him. That's not what you want to see. FRT FH4's actually retired from the session. Maybe he thinks he can't improve. Anyway, P11 good around this track, especially in the dry. Trying to see who's the next person to cross the line. He is, but that doesn't matter. Who's that? EXR Louis, and he's 8 tenths up on his previous lap. What can EXR Louis do in the wet? Still 18th. That is not the greatest lap I've ever seen. Locked brakes straight into turn 1 as well. That's not good. FRA Rubens having a nightmare of a session. I feel like he could improve. But just keeps invalidating. I don't know where he's invalidating, but somewhere he's just making these mistakes. This Bolero Fox, I don't think he realises that he's giving a toe to the man behind him. Mr. ABS Jarv, no, it's not Mr. ABS Jarv, it's Mr. Boca. So Mr. Boca crosses the line, goes pole by 6 tenths of a second. What a lap. What a lap from Mr. Boca as he does a little bit of a slide in the exit of the first corner. And who's that off at turn 1? I think that's FRA Ruben. They've crashed, obviously. Qualifying has ended, but wow, that's Boca on pole. Unless this man, FRA Venom 26, can do anything about it, and he's in the middle sector now. A little bit of a dive on the brakes. NXR Monty out of nowhere. What a lap from him. Where's that come from? Because I think, yeah, FRA Venom's made a mistake. FRA Venom has made a mistake. It's ABS Jarv in 5th place at the moment. What a lap from him. I think, oh, there's a spinner. That's TRT Evan. That's not what you want in the last moments of quali. Who's that? That's V2X Combat, and he's half a second up. V2X Combat could potentially be challenging for P4. Let's see, as he just comes towards the line. Did he get a better enough exit? Coming down the straight, where's he going to be? Where's he going to be? Alun goes on pole by nearly... Oh my god, this is an insane section. So he goes P4 at the moment. That's a good lap from him. I think Bad of One Opinion, 7/10 up, coming towards the line. Can he do it? Can he do a really good lap? And there we go, P10. P10 for Bad of One Opinion. That's a great lap. Stellar effort from him. FRT Evan also coming towards the line. Watch his lap time go up. And there we go, P4. P4 from FRT Evan. What a lap from him. Is Bolero Fox on a lap? No, Bolero Fox is not on a lap. Don't know, it's appeared as him still being on a lap, and I've still got the yellow flag message up on the top left-hand side of my screen. But at the end of qualifying, it is Alun with his first pole in ABS. Mr. Boca in second in that little Alpine, looking quite feisty. NRX Monty also doing really well there to keep some good pace as TRT Seed's car gets absolutely punted into a wall by the McLaren. Hopefully that doesn't affect his tyres for the start of the race, because actually no, they get new tyres to start the race when it's in the wet. I'm not really sure what's going on with Bolero Fox. I think he's just going slowly. I think he's got fuel issues, because if you can see he's got the throttle pedal all the way down. Anyway, back to the grid order. FRT Evan in a lovely little P4 in that Alpine. P5 goes to Mercedes driver, V2X Combat, ex-Hash driver of course. P6 of FRA Venom. Venom obviously I thought was actually going to be in contention for pole today, but ends up being 1.1 seconds off. Maddest Gamer Boss also was really quick. Only managed to get in a 1:52 though. ABS Jarv, the owner of the league, right behind him. Joran's there in P, also behind him. So that could be it. Quali. I mean, of course, it's it for quali. But for the race, hopefully we get lots of overtaking. But more importantly, clean overtaking. Because in the past few weeks, this has not been, you know, the best tier for clean racing. Anyways, continuing with the grid order, EDMG rounds out the top 10 in his Mercedes. Badafon Opinion P11, that'll do wonders for his strategy, especially at this track where you can use the alternate strategy really nicely. The two Hash drivers right next to each other on the grid. Hopefully they don't collide. Polar God, FRT FH4, Seed, Ruben, Evan and EXR Louis round out the grid for today's Tier 1 race in Azerbaijan. It's going to be an absolute thriller, I can tell you already. It's going to be such a good race. Knowing this track and the kind of stuff that happens on this track, it's just, we are in for a stellar race. As we wait for the Why Am I in a Car? Why am I in a car? Why am I in a car? What the hell? Okay. So I'm stupid, basically. My game audio is on. Tony, is it, you know my game audio, is it giving echo or is it fine? Okay. That's fine then. I won't worry about that. So I guess I'm racing in ABS. Tier 1. Wait, actually, if I leave and then rejoin, I should be able to sort it. Okay, sorted. Ah. Okay, so I'm having issues here. Cody's seemingly can't make a good game. Maybe I'm just stupid. Either way, we're back with racing action. I'm gonna leave it. Okay, I've been told to control the car. No, to not control the car for the start. To leave it and then retire later in the race. So we'll have to do that at some point. That should be alright. Okay then, I think we're about to be underway for the race. There are the lights, 4, 5 lights. And it's lights out in Azerbaijan, coming down towards the first corner. Who's that making a really good start? I think that's NRX Monty going around the outside of Mr. Boca. They're side by side on the exit of turn 1, making contact, squeezing each other a little bit. And he's going to try it again around the outside, doesn't get the move done. Now FRT Evans getting involved. Look how close he is behind them. FRA, oh, and I think, yeah, V2X Combat's been overtaken by a lot of cars on the straight. ABS Jarv got past him there, and I think that's another car around the outside. Oh no, and there's a crash. ABS Jarv seems to get it through all right, but I think, oh, look at the carnage. Oh, there's carnage in the back. That's not what you want to see. EDMG and Jarv going side by side though into the middle sector. Let's see what Jarv can do. Can Jarv bring it back on him? Doesn't look like it. The Haas teammates are still battling, going side by side through there. Oh, and look at Jarv's run out of that corner, coming down towards here. Can he make the move? What a move from Jarv down the inside. Coming into the castle section. Surely he's not going to get overtaken again after that insane move. What a move from Jarv there. Great race car to keep his car ahead. Mr. Boca though, look how confident he is on those tyres behind the back of NRX Monty. Look how close they are. Jarv, a little bit further off the back, as I think EDMG has been overtaken by 2 cars, and there's a huge lock-up between the Hasses. The Hasses going, also almost ghosting through each other there. They're so close. Bit of carnage at the back going on, that's not what you want to see. But coming down the straight, I think that's TRTC going down the inside of EDMG, and I think Polar God's also with him. Polar God's side by side down the straight. We've got to say that he's going to get this move done. Joran's there also going side by side with TRT Evan. Look how close they are. Oh my god, the slipstream's really coming into effect here, because look at the slingshot that they're going to get. Oh, and there's a huge crash into the pits. People going into the pits, out of the pits, everywhere. All over the place. This is just chaos. as we do get a VSC, and I'm going to use this opportunity. I can't take control, never mind. I was going to retire my car, but obviously it doesn't matter, as I think FRA Ruben, Bad F1 Opinion and EDMG all pit on the first lap. So there's a huge amount of contact on that first lap between tons of people actually, after a huge spin from Baddest Gamer Boss, I think that was, going into the corner, and then Jarve collected him, pushed him into the wall, obviously not on purpose, but this could be such an exciting race. And there's the safety car, it's gone. ETSR Leighton seems to have got a nice little start on his teammate ahead, and his teammates actually just made a move on ABS Jarve. ABS Jarve been caught napping, but he's on the soft tyres, so you're going to assume that he's going to get him back. I don't know, he won't be able to do it here because, oh, big slide there. Look at his control of the car, just keeping it all four wheels planted to the ground. Through here though, looks like he's losing quite a bit of time. Hopefully he'll gain that back on the straights, because look at the grip he's got through the corners. Bolero Fox on those medium tyres, insane in comparison to Jarve, who's actually on the soft tyre, which is quite something to be staying with him. TRC Seed though, look at him. Look at the pace he's got on the back of ETSR Leighton. What a great start from him. So I think we're getting some battling near the front. I could be mistaken. Yep, it's all just stupid. And they're not battling. Why are they not battling? ETSR Leighton though, look how close he is behind ABS Jarve. Surely this is going to be a move into the first corner. ABS Jarve commits to the inside line. Who's it going to be? Who's going to come out ahead? They go side by side into the first corner. Jarve manages to keep the position. What a defensive move from him. But now coming down into this corner, can any moves been made? I don't think so. But ETSR Leighton needs to look back onto his gearbox and see that Aston Martin lurking, waiting for an opportunity to pounce. Although ETSR Leighton's found a way past. ABS Jarve pushes him slightly into the wall. ABS Jarve's found a way to stick alongside him into this corner. FRA Venomous, I think, has also had an issue. But look at the pace between them. TRC Seed prepares to get them both into this corner. Brakes much later. And ETSR Leighton goes down the inside into that corner. TRC Seed's got such a great exit, and he's been challenged by both of them. Oh, they're going side by... Oh, sorry, I thought they were going side by side, but they're not going side by side. What a battle this is for P7. Jarve makes a little bit of a mistake there, nearly goes into the wall, just about keeps it clear of the wall. Really close between them two, but NRX Monty colossally, he's spun it and he's into the wall in this race. That is horrible. That is not what NRX Monty wanted. He wanted to be dominating as best he could and just driving, playing as well as he can. And I think the car's just unghosted at a really bad time for TRC Seed, who now has to make a move past a car that he should have just flown past. Although this could open up an opportunity for Polo God coming down the straight. Look at these two, they're so close through the S's. And I think that's V2X Combat who's about to get involved. The slipstream's going to have a huge effect here coming down the straight. Let's watch them coming down into the first corner on board with Polo God. So I think ABS Jarve's actually about to make a move into the first corner on. ETSR Leighton gets the position back, further back. Are there any moves going on? No, everyone's managed to hold their positions, but FRT FH4 goes down the inside of Maddest Gamer Boss into that corner. What an overtake from him. But here comes the DRS train down this straight. Will ABS Jarve be put under huge pressure into this corner once again, like he was last lap? Moves towards the inside, defends the inside line, won't be overtaken again. As NRX Monty goes down the inside of TRT Seed. What a move there from really far back to gain that position. Polo God also behind. All these battling going on means that leaders can run away with it. Bolero Fox, FRT Evan, Alun, Boaka, all of those guys just have such great pace. As NRX Monty's actually going for a move on ETSR Leighton, his pace really showing immense here. As TRT Swedes found a way to make the switchback line work, manages to back out though before castle section. You do not want to be going so side by side through there. Oh my god, what a battle this is, and he's so close. I reckon he can actually maybe go for a little bit of a lunge down the inside into the next big braking zone, or at least down the straight. You've got to think that he will be making a move down the straight. As ETSR Leighton cuts the corner, and surely you've got to think that that will be some kind of penalty. TRC though under pressure behind from Polo God coming down into the S's section. Let's see how closely they can follow through here. It was 2 tenths on the way and it's still 3 tenths. Onto the straight we go. Look how close they are. TRC lets him by. I think that was, or maybe he had an issue. I'm not sure, he might have damage. Coming down the straight, TRTC is going to get overtaken again, as there is a move up here, and FRT Evan and Mr. Boca are going side by side down the second straight. Can Mr. Boca defend this? It doesn't look like it. He's a 10th back, and oh, he's had to yield the places. I think ABS Jav got overtaken by NRX Monty there. The battle's still going on. And look at them, they're nearly 4 wide. They're nearly 4 wide coming down the straight into this corner. Surely someone's going to have to back out. They're 3 abreast. Who's going out and running outside? That was a Ferrari, got speared off into the wall. I think Polo God's done it again. He's found another switchback line on the Haas. What a move from him. And FRT FH4 has just leapfrogged so many drivers. Oh my God. I'm in awe. That is amazing racing. I genuinely have no idea how he's done that. ABS Jav beginning to settle in behind his little bit of a rival this race, it looked like. NRX Monty, who's trying desperately to keep with him and catch up to Bolero Fox's rear end. Mr. Boca, I think, might have an issue because he's losing time quite rapidly to the car ahead. At this stage in the race, Jet Belly One's AI is in P12, looking maybe for a little bit of a points finish today, but not quite sure how he can do. This driver, obviously very experienced, but Maddest Gamer Boss, even better, coming down the straight. Let's see, can he make a move on ETSR Leighton? This battle in the midfield is huge. It spans the likes of 5th all the way down to 11th place. Let's follow them down the straight. They're going side by side towards pit entry, and hopefully one of them will back out, and he's tried squeezing him into the pits. ETSR Leighton not giving an inch down that straight. Coming through here though, look how close Polo God is, and again, and he's found another switchback line. Polo God just loves these lines, man. Oh, I think... Oh no, NRX Monty has spun again. That's not good. That's not what you want to see. But that means that ABS Jav is in P5, and that'll be a really strong finish as the Mercedes-powered McLaren overtakes his teammate Jet Belly One, obviously driving fantastically today to get into P11 in Tier 1. What a drive from that man. But anyways, Polo God really close to the back of V2X Combat. This race has proven really exciting so far. We haven't had much dirty driving. We've only had 2 DNFs. A little bit of squeezing and aggression, but I think he hit the wall there, did Polo God. I'm not sure if he got damage from that, but it looks like FRT FH4 has had a huge run on him coming down into this set of corners. If you can see from the helicopter cam, he's gaining. Look how much he's gained into the braking zone as well. Surely you've got to think that there's going to be a move coming down into this corner, maybe. No, maybe not this corner, but down the straight you've got to think there's going to be a move. Oh no! No! FRT FH4 spins and hits the wall when he could have had an amazing finish. That is heartbreaking stuff. Lap 7 of the Grand Prix, and we do have a safety car, and I think that's, who's that pitting? That's Maddest Gamer Boss. ETSR Leighton. Is Jet Belly One's AI going to pit? Come on, Jet Belly One's AI, you know you want to pit. Come on, pit. Why are you not pit? Oh my god. Oh, and I think, yeah, Polo God's actually had to change his front wing on that Red Bull. A little bit of smoke comes out of the back of it, coming down the straight, and Jet Belly One's in P7. What a drive from this man in his McLaren. What a job from him. Obviously, I'm joking. But yeah, safety car period. They should really spice things up, because Alun was actually really close to just dominating this race and pulling away, but this safety car reels him back in for the rest of the pack to go and have a look at. Now, I'm not really familiar with the strategy around here, so I can't really say anything. But I think these mediums will go quite far in this race, so I'm not sure if we'll get, you know, many different strategies going on, because I think the mediums work really nicely. Obviously, Maddest Gamer Boss pitted for the hard tyre. Polar God also pitted for the hard tyre, and ETSR Leighton I think also did the same. Not sure. Yeah, I think Seed also did the same. Who else is on hards? EDM, but he left. TRT Evan is also on hards actually. That's an interesting. Probably get this on. I'm not going to. Wrote that. Jet Belly 1 up 13 places from where he started in this race. What a drive from Jet Belly 1. I cannot control my car, by the way. Like my car is in P7 at the moment and I can't do anything about it. I literally can't retire it. I've tried. So stupid. Why does this happen? Fix the game, bro. I'm in P5! Talk about a return to T1, says Mr. Bonk, FRA LMG, a lovely guy, might I add. Well, if I can do this in Tier 4 on Monday, I'll be happy, because P5, just any good amount of points would be just absolutely stellar. But yeah, 5th place in my first Tier 1 race in quite a while. It's a good feeling. It's a really good feeling, because obviously we've done it on merit and definitely not because everyone else pitted under safety car and I didn't and my AI benefited. So what a race this is turning out to be for me. Could be quite the race. Anyways, back to the action. Jet Belly 1 in P6 now, because he's been overtaken by Maddest Gamer Boss, who's an absolute cheat. Should be given a penalty for that, in my opinion. ABS Jarv behind. I really hope ABS Jarv gets past, because that would make me happy. But I don't think ABS Jarv will find a way past, because safety car period, isn't it? Let's go, letting our AlphaTauri man pass as we overtake him once again, because we're too goated like that. Jet Belly 1 will not give up P6 under safety car. What a goat. What a race this is turning out to be for Jet Belly 1, as ABS Jarv does make his way past. That is good to see. Although Jet Belly 1 is a little bit of carnage under safety car here, and it's not good. He needs to be a bit better. No, what are you doing? Jet Belly 1, what are you doing? No, oh my god. Yeah, that's it. Overtake him. Overtake him. Come on, Jet Belly 1. Overtake him all again. Come on, look, FRA Venom's got nothing on you. Get him. Overtake that guy. Overtake him. Come on. That's it. Get him. Come on. Get past. You can do this, Jet Belly 1. I'm willing my AI along. I believe in him. Come on, Jet Belly 1. You can do this, Jet Belly 1. We have 5 views at the moment. Bro, what else is there? I'm being told to focus on something else, but there's literally nothing to focus on, because all the tyres and stuff has been done, and I don't have a commentator to talk to, so I'm just going to wheel my AI on. Wheel my AI on. My AI is the GOAT of Formula 1. Oh, come on, just restart, man. Oh, I think we have restarted. Oh, nice. And they're going 3 wide. That's Bolero Fox. Bolero Fox. Who is that? It's Maddest Gamer Boss, Bolero Fox, and Mr. Burka. Mr. Burka goes up into P4. What a move from him, and his teammate is just a place behind the man behind him. ABS Jarv looking for a move down the straight, and look at that line of cars coming down the straight. What a sight to see, honestly. It's so good to see. Ferrari Ruben takes a little bit of a look down the inside there. As who's that wide? That's Bolero Fox. Can ABS Jarv have a go on him into this next corner? No, but maybe the corner after that. Doesn't get an exit well enough to have a go. Ferrari Ruben though, look at his pace on those mediums. The control he's got over that car and the pace he's got is just insane. Almost hitting the back of V2X Combat there. What a driving style that he's using. Obviously really aggressive, but you have to be. You have to be if you want to get a move around here. V2X Combat, oh, a little bit of a touch of a wall. I wonder if he's got damage from that. Coming through here then, I think Ferrari Ruben made a bit of a mistake on the exit. This EDMG gets overtaken by Jet Belly 1. What a move from Jet Belly 1. Oh, V2X Combat surely is going to end up getting penalties from this. Look at them. Oh my god, all the battling that's going on is just insane. And I think up here, I think is the biggest battle. FRT Evan defending. Sorry, from Baddest Gamer Boss. What a job he's doing with that as well. Might I add. Bolero Fox gaining on Mr. Burko. Surely this is going to be a move into first corner. Dummies towards the inside, moves back towards the outside. A Nigel Mansell-esque move. But Mr. Burka can break that much later and keeps the position. But look at the line he's got. Bolero Fox down the inside into turn 2. Can he hold it? Yes, they can. Both of them are neck and neck coming out of the corner and down the straight. He's being squeezed to the inside, but he's having none of it. Look at them so close into here. Still only giving me onboard cams. Oh my god, Bolero Fox makes a move that took a straight turn 1. Turn 2 and now turn 3 to complete, and he's finally put his car ahead. But this battle between Mr. Boca and Bolero Fox will last the entirety of the race, I reckon. And it's been, what a race it's been so far. FRO Ruben still haven't found the way to get past V2X Combat. It does look like he's quick enough to though. Oh my god, I keep looking at that overtaking thing and I realise that it's just Jet Billy 1 and EDMG, who are both not in the lobby. Oh, and there's contact there between V2X Combat and FRA Ruben. FRA Ruben will have a go. I'm wondering just whether he will be close enough into this corner to make a move. Is he going to go for a dive down the inside? No, he's not. He's going to think better of it at this moment in time. Has to catch the oversteer on the exit. Let's watch him coming down into here. He's not as close this time, so he should be able to push a lot harder. I've got screen freeze.